did. All right, we've talked about it. We've got to get into it a little deeper, and we'll do it several times. But right now, we welcome Jaimie Clayton, CEO of Oakland Family Services. And it's about bullying, and it's worse than ever, according to a 2023 Microsoft study covering 17 countries. Cyberbullying, harassment, and abuse is the top concern for parents across the globe. So bullying got worse. Now it's cyberbullying. Jaimie Clayton, welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
I'm sorry they didn't have your volume up right away, but thank you for being with us. Look, if left to fester, this is going to be a problem. This is something that has a significant impact on the mental health, even the physical well-being of our kids. What do we do? If we discover our child is being bullied online, especially right now, what we're keying in on, what do we do?
So first of all, it's a step before the bullying starts. Parents want to build open communication with their kids. You want your kids to be able to tell you anything, and that has to start ahead of time. So there's no judgment. It's not about you shouldn't have been on that site or you did something wrong. You want your kids to be able to report to you that something isn't feeling good to them and they're being bullied. Then you can step into the preventative measures. So set up technology boundaries. What are the screen times? Know their devices. You need your kids to know that you know what they're doing, so that you can monitor it. You can set up parental controls. You want to know that your kids know who they're talking to. Are these, faceless people? That's why cyberbullying is so easy, right? We're not face to face. You can do or say anything and not be held accountable.
The biggest cowards in the world use the internet to bully or to do other things. They are cowards.
That's true. And in the preteen and teen years, our teenagers are not nice to each other. It's about the pecking order. It's about, social development. And so it's really important that you talk with your kids about, do you know who you're talking to online? Only being friends with true friends. And then having the strength to report something's going on. You can report this to the social media sites so that they can be blocked. Show your kids how to use the block button. And then also you can report it to the school if it's kids at school, or even to the police. But parents really need to be educated on what are the parental tools, helping their kids build what they call digital resilience, feeling strong enough to block somebody, to report somebody, to ignore these kinds of comments, and to go offline. Our kids are tied to their devices, and the more parents support other activities, other extracurriculars, having friends who come over and leave their devices someplace else, the more respectful behaviors you're going to see in your own kid, and the ability that they have resilience to tell you if something's going wrong.
And we just saw recently a story, and I may be wrong because I don't stay up on this stuff as well as I should, but I don't know, it was ChatGPT. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. You're talking about a kid who was contemplating suicide and was basically was helped by ChatGPT.
Right.
He said he was going to possibly talk it over with his parents. Oh, why don't we keep this between us? Are you kidding me? I hope they walk away with hundreds of millions of dollars suing them. But the problem is, Mom and Dad, Grandma and Grandpa, Aunt and Uncle, we got a lot of people working against us on this stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they supposedly were changing those controls and how it works, but unfortunately, what people don't realize about all this artificial intelligence, ChatGPT stuff, is it really is made to reinforce what you're telling it. You have to train it otherwise. So it's very frightening. I often talk about how it's a different time, even, for someone who's in their 40s or 30s. Like, being a teenager, a preteen, even younger than that, is completely different. And you really do have to educate yourself and immerse yourself in what are the online activities of your child. Even if it feels, I think parents walk that line of what's intrusive, and, my teenagers just want their privacy. They want to go up in their cave by themselves, and you're lucky if they come out. That really isn't safe. It's really, be intrusive. That's your job as a parent.
Be observant. Pay attention to what your kids are going through.
Right. And create an environment that's safe for them to talk to you. If your kids are afraid if they tell you something that they screwed up, they made a mistake, even if you're talking about trying drugs and alcohol or
Whoops.
am I there?
Just starting to break up a little bit. Jaimie Clayton, CEO of Oakland Family Services. I hope can you still hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can, but you were breaking up. So if you're moving around, try not to move around just for another minute. And that is,
I am sitting still, but
okay. It's
okay.
Believe me, there's been something weird going on with the phone service for the last week or so. But quickly, have you found, Jaimie Clayton, do the schools help out at all when the parents go to the schools about bullying or cyberbullying?
They do. They try. I mean, they try to mediate between kids, and if they have, screenshots and proof, each school kind of has their own philosophy around this. But I think it is incumbent on parents to go forward to the schools, whether it be cyberbullying or bullying in person. You've got to help be advocates for your kids and help them build up the strength to advocate for themselves.
Makes very good sense. How do people get in touch with Oakland Family Services in case they need your professional help?
Yep, www.oaklandfamilyservices.org, and we're also on every social media just under Oakland Family Services. We can help with this kind of problem.
Pay attention to that one, folks. They say it. She means it. That's Jaimie Clayton, CEO of Oakland Family Services.org, or on the social media. They know what they're talking about, and they can help, and we all could use a little help these days. So grab it if you can. Thank you, Jaimie.
Thank you.